It's 10:30 a.m. I stayed up till like 1 a.m. last night listening to podcasts and reading books. And now I'm really tired. I gotta pee though, so I gotta get up. And I got 100 kilometers to ride today, so I gotta get up.
Alright, back on the road. 300 kilometers into my 600 kilometer ride from Bodo, Norway to Umea, Sweden. So I'm at the halfway point now, or a little bit past it. Just spent the night camping in the woods, had to get out of there. The mosquitoes were biting me to death. My camera batteries, I've only got 2 camera batteries left on my DSLR. My point and shoot is almost dead, so I'm gonna have to be very sparing with the photography from this point on, as I've still got 3 days left on my trip. So the motorcyclist thought I was waving at it, but I wasn't. Anyways, so yeah, that's what's going on. I got to cover about 100 kilometers today. I got a late start because I'm a lazy head, and here we go. White one's looking at me now like, should I run away? Look at those antlers. White one's peeing right now. We're trying to. Look at those antlers. Okay. It's the first time I've seen a white reindeer. They're on the move now. There he goes. There's the black one following after him. Bye. There's another animal in the road here. Is this a reindeer? What is this thing? Reindeer, I think. Lots of wildlife today. Hi. Light brown reindeer. They don't seem very afraid of people or cars. Practically coming at me. I'm assuming they do the twitching to get the flies, mosquitoes off of them. It's interesting too, the coloration of, like, I've seen brown reindeer and black reindeer and white reindeer now. I think this color is probably more common. Bye.
So I'm just cycling along and look at what's on the side of the road here. Like a little tree house, hunter's cabin sort of thing. I don't know what that says. This is cool. Oh, dang it, it's locked. Unfortunately, the tree house is locked. I can't go up there. That would be a cool place to sleep at night, though. Alright, back to the road. So the road's torn up here. I just passed a sign saying that this goes on for 12 kilometers. It's all dirt, gravel. The thing I like, one of the many things I like about this bicycle of mine, the Co-Motion Pangea touring bicycle, is that it's made to go anywhere. Although I do spend most of my time riding on the roads, paved roads, whenever I hit a section like this, or worse, I want to go off-road, I know that I can handle it. Someone on maybe a more traditional road touring bicycle would have a hard time with all those rocks and everything. But I have big tires on here that maybe aren't so great for the road, but for off-road stuff like that, gravel, dirt, whatever, it's made for it. It's a big truck going through the gravel right now. You had to slow way down. Try to say the name of that town. Hapjarlinden. Some baby ducks over there. 6 of them. A whole flock of geese just flew over my head, just out of nowhere. Just phew. They went off this way, the way I'm looking right now. I just had a notification pop up on my phone that it's one of my friend's birthdays today. But this particular friend, she committed suicide like 2 years ago. And so I still have the notification on my phone. It's kind of sad. It's about 5:30 in the afternoon right now, or in the evening. I haven't seen another car in about an hour. It's so freaking nice out right now. Like, it is amazing. I love it. I just want the day to go on forever. So here I am at the information center for Malau. I think I came from up here. Yeah. And now I'm here, and then I'm gonna go back this way and down. There's the town. Police station, sports hall, school. I don't see a supermarket, but hopefully there is one. There's the supermarket, straight ahead. Co-op, I don't know what it's called. Is it open is the question. How old are you? Oh.
No, don't have time. He's 4, it turns 5 in October.
Ah, okay.
So it's, yeah, he's a little bit nuts.
Just ran into that guy at the supermarket there. He grew up like in Southern California, right in the area where I'm from, so kind of struck it off, and he just kept talking and talking, telling me how his kids have
a brain disease that's like incredibly rare. And he was wondering, he was saying, how can so many Americans like Donald Trump? And so I've really only got 2.5 days of cycling left here in Sweden and really here in Europe for the year. At this time last year, I was just starting my bike tour in Scandinavia, and I ended up spending about 2 months in Norway, just a couple days in Denmark, and another month or so in Sweden. And let's see if I'm going this way. What I didn't know at the time was that I had cancer. I had testicular cancer, and I was doing all this biking, and I had no idea. So, going back to Umea, Sweden right now, which is where I'm headed, that's where my trip ended last year, and when I was there, I had cancer, and I just didn't know it. So it's weird now going back to Umea, post-surgery, post-cancer diagnosis and all that fun stuff. I don't know. It's just a different feeling, I guess. And it's kind of weird to go back to a place that, in a way, doesn't give me the best feeling in the whole world, because it makes me think about the fact that I had cancer. But it's nice to go back. I feel like the problem has been solved, and I feel fine, just as I felt fine before, though. But my trip this year is going to end in Umea, Sweden, just like it did last year. And I'm going to fly home back to Los Angeles. This time, however, I know for a fact that I have to get tested to make sure that the cancer hasn't spread to any other parts of my body. Last time I didn't know I had cancer, and I waited a month, 2 months before I finally figured out that I had cancer. So I'm going to go back once I reach Umea, fly back home, get blood tests, get a CAT scan, go see my oncologist and my urologist and all that fun stuff, and then hopefully I'll be clear. So my life right now kind of sucks in that I'm on this like 3-month life plan where right now I can travel for 3 months, then I got to go home and get tested again. So every 3 months I got to get tested to make sure everything's okay, basically. Earlier today I mentioned that, one of my friends, that she had committed suicide not too long ago. And when I found out that I had cancer, one of the first things that I thought was, I want to live. Like if they had said, like, we got to cut both of your legs off, I'd be like, what the fuck are we waiting for? Let's do this thing. And that's how I was when I got cancer. I was like, why are we waiting? Let's do this right now. And yeah, it's just nice to be out here. Like, today was a really amazing day, and
I hope that I have more amazing days like this in the future. Yeah, that's my main thought. Like when I found out that I had cancer, it was like I want to do more bike tours. Like I'm not done. I'm not done. And so I'm glad to be here, but it sucks that I only have 2.5 days left, because then I am done, for now at least, and have to go back to the reality of having cancer and having to get treated for it and all that kind of stuff, having to worry about whether it's spread to other parts of my body without me knowing, etc. So just happy to be alive here in Sweden right now. It's a little after 11 p.m. right now. I'm just laying in my tent. There's a full moon rising up over the trees, and I'm just kind of hanging out in here, staring outside. Like, this view is better than watching TV.